good time. Spinning around, we couldn't get up alright. Then we put up a fight.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hey. It's cooking time. Okay. It's cooking time. Whoa! Bro, what are you doing?
It's cooking time.
We now return to your regular programming.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tune-Up. I have a very, very special guest with me today.
Hey.
One of the kindest people, one of the kindest souls to walk the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, my man George. How you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. This is George Mango in the building.
You already know,
I'm out
man.
here finally on the tune-up.
Yeah. It's crazy that, you know, I'm able to bring people onto the show like this day in and day out.
Yeah.
And, you know, shout out to y'all for actually really respecting the people that I bring on, because these are people that I really appreciate having in my life.
Definitely.
So I have to, you know, share my life with these people. So
Supporters are the best, man. What are you going to do without them?
Exactly. So real quick, I want you to introduce the people to just everything that you are. He's also an artist.
Sick.
Yeah, he's got this great band called Be Good Boy.
Be Good Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
We used to be Good Boy, now we run by Be Good Boy. I do a lot of art stuff. Art is my culture, my life. It's everything I've put every bit of energy into, basically. I started doing music in 2014. From there, I've been building, and now I write movies, I write a book, working on YouTube. I'm working on everything I can possibly work on, because it's like, art is just sick, dude. I don't feel satisfied if I'm not doing something that's gonna eventually be successful for what my authenticity is.
Exactly. So you'll be able to follow all of his stuff in the description. There's a Be Good Boy song that's gonna be used in the title.
Yeah.
So you know we gonna put all that on blast for you.
We got the
Boom,
good boy
the
tag right there.
Yo, that's a tap my name on you so I know it's real.
Yeah.
Tap my fucking name on you so I know it's real. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out Drizzy, shout out Rick Ross. But anyways, as you can already see from the title, we're here for the surprise drop from Fall Out Boy,
Okay.
Lake Effect Kid. Now I've seen a little bit about this, and apparently it's about their homecoming, and it's a love letter to the fans and where they're from. I don't know. The stands know more than I do. Like, they were telling me stuff about Mania when I did that reaction too. But y'all recently saw the American Beauty, American Psycho reaction.
There you go. You didn't care for that much? So I listened to Fall Out Boy when they were, I guess, in their prime. No
So to
offense
speak,
to
yeah.
you guys. But for me,
They gonna start commenting, what are you talking about?
Like,
Like, hey,
was in their
man.
prime.
Hey, man.
I liked them, and then I didn't really listen to them after
Mm-hmm.
as much. But I've always heard all the top songs on like radio coming from them, and I mean, for the most part, it's good. It's not. I don't have any like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah,
So,
like I don't think any of the albums are trash. I mean, the only album on the channel, I hate to take another swipe at it, but it's kind of fun. The only album that I think is like just awful, gotta be the AJR album. That Click album.
And that's from who?
AJR.
AJR?
Ooh, you haven't even heard it.
No.
You have blessed ears.
Who's that?
You have blessed ears. So, you know, shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to all the music.
Even the AJR fans. I know y'all still mad at me for the video, but I said what I said. I'm sorry. I haven't had the best time with the Fall Out Boy discography. It's still been an interesting time, and I still love the Afterlife of the Party off of Infinity on High. I think that's definitely a top 5 Fall Out Boy song. I gotta give them that. Save Rock and Roll, phenomenal album. From Under the Cork Tree, that's got all the classics.
I'm liking that I'm going into this as like a fresh listener in a sense.
Yeah.
Because I have not kept up with them for a long
Neither had I.
time.
But I've been doing all the albums.
But
on
you
the
know,
channel.
yeah, you at
Exactly.
least have the info. You know? Like for me, I'm about to listen to this as someone who just loves to digest music.
Right.
Like I'm self-taught, so everything I learn is through listening to music. So
Yes.
I don't ever cover anything, but I just pretty much build off of like I'm learning from mistakes and good music. Pretty much, you know.
Open mind, open heart, open ears. Let's check out this quick little EP from y'all's favorite people. And you know, it's like the TOP fandom, the Panic fandom, and the Fall Out Boy fandom. And I think some of the MCR people are still here too. I know they're waiting on Conventional Weapons. I'm getting to it. But as of right now, we're gonna get to Lake Effect Kid from Fall Out Boy. Number 1, Lake Effect Kid, the title track. Kind of has a little throwback feel to it. I like it.
Just thinking in my head, like,
Yeah.
this is a real throwback.
Yeah,
sound.
early 2000s
Yeah,
for real.
like the drum.
Ooh.
I heard that. I heard that. Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is so throwback. I love
It
it.
is. I'm definitely like feeling this.
I feel like it's like one of those like coming of age movies.
is, yeah,
With like
yeah.
the intro, he's getting
Yeah.
ready for school or something.
Totally brought me back to 2000. Like,
Real quick,
Yeah.
that track off the last album, the
Yeah.
Mania one, had a track called Heaven's Gate on there.
Ooh.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like, I mean, because another thing about music is you can sometimes tell when that person's almost reading that, you know. But this you can hear, and it's I mean, they've had a lot of years, so they're good
Yeah.
at that. Of
They're
course.
very seasoned.
But it is cool to hear that it's presented well, like
Yeah.
really, really well rounded. So
while
that's
it
cool.
while
That's
it
cool.
it does remind me of like an early 2000s feel,
Yeah.
it does still sound new.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, oh, okay, like we're over this already. It kind of
Exactly.
actually felt a little nostalgic, a little
Exactly.
nice. It brought you back, and it made me actually. I mean, I'm only 21, but it did make me feel
It
like
threw you
old
back,
in
right?
a second. Yeah, I was like, oh,
Exactly.
I just went all the way back.
I'm telling you, like it sounds vintage without sounding dated.
Yeah, totally.
That's
I
the
like that,
best
yeah,
thing about
yeah.
it.
I like that a lot, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any complaints on that. song.
Neither do I. I have no
That was
critiques
really
whatsoever.
Cool. That was a well-structured song with
Yeah.
like good choices and what they want to do with their instruments and
Definitely.
everything.
I feel like that was the perfect way to open the project of the same name.
Yeah.
Because, you know, one of my other homies on here, Ryan, shout out to you, he was like, title tracks are always terrible. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can see where he's coming from that though. Like sometimes it's true. Like there's a lot of weight on like, okay, this is supposed to be like the overall picture in this
Exactly,
song, and it's
exactly.
just like a whatever song.
Exactly.
It's almost like they started the album with it, and, they put it
and then they
wherever
win
wanted
everything
to.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like that, you know, they put this at the top of it rather than ending with it. So it's like a burst of what they want you to feel off the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that everything else matches that energy, but I really did like the vintage feel of it, but it also was very fresh.
Yeah, and
Very vivid too, like
Yeah, I would
really,
say,
really
yeah.
bright.
Definitely, yeah. I was gonna say like one, I'm already liking the cover art for it.
Mhm.
I think that's a cool choice. Cover art's really important to me, just
especially when it's abstract.
Yeah, like presentation is so important in music,
Yeah.
and that's how I like build my own music. And
Yeah.
like I love the choice of their song titles,
Mhm.
because that's another thing after so much music being made, you're
Yeah.
gonna get the reruns, you know,
Mhm.
words that you're like, oh yeah, it's a cool word, but
Exactly.
we've already seen that in different artists.
Exactly.
But Lake Effect Kid, that's a cool name. City in the Garden, you're like, okay, that's kind of interesting. Super Fade, like these are
what?
actually nice titles. So
Exactly.
they're intriguing. I
Yeah.
think that's cool. That's cool.
I think they've grabbed us.
Yeah, they've intrigued us.
Yeah, I think they've caught our interest.
Yeah, straight up.
Let's keep going. Number 2, City in a Garden. It's a very interesting choice for a pattern
it
too.
really just like hits. Like it's a good hit.
Okay.
It feels good. It feels good
Yeah.
on my body. I don't
Yeah.
mind. It's almost like that, like a tribal feel to
Yeah.
it, you know?
It definitely has like a group, but like a ritual kind of feel to it.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like they're like summoning the energy for the music.
Yeah. Like I said, the drums already like kind of won me over the whole time.
Right.
It really reminded me of something I do in one of the songs I do live. Is we do kind of drums similar, and it kind of like gave me a good feeling just off that.
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
Try some new tricks when we do that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, no, I think my favorite thing about it was, again, I like how cinematic this feels. Like,
Yeah. Actually, I definitely.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm definitely seeing stuff in my head with it. Like,
right.
and that's cool. That's
Exactly.
definitely cool.
I feel like this is a lot more engaging than Mania was, because this is the second release of the year.
Uh-huh.
Mania was at the top of the year.
And was that a full album? Or
That was
just-
that was
okay.
a full album. And you know, they were experimenting with a whole bunch of electronics and a
Oh,
whole
okay.
bunch of stuff, like radio friendly records, and the track that had everybody really one way or another was the Young and Menace record, which was like, you're like they were going really crazy with the effects. Yeah, like,
Okay,
it was interesting.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
So it's interesting that this is kind of like a back to basics kind of EP, but
Yeah.
I like
It's very like just really like soft and subtle.
Exactly.
And, like it almost kind of makes me just feel like I'm in my room, just
Right.
like writing a diary.
it's a
or something.
very home feeling.
Yeah, it is,
like
yeah, it does. It does feel nice. I like
exactly like it's got that home feel, but it also feels like I said back to basics, kind of like a throwback to just making the music and letting it speak. Sometimes less is more.
it. Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That is very true. Yeah.
Like I think I'm gonna leave a lot more satisfied with this than I was with some of the full albums that I've done with them, and it's just interesting to see that because it feels like there was a purpose to this EP.
And I think it's cool, yeah. Like EPs are really important, I think, for an artist because you're able to minimize and really just say these are the 3 stories or songs, soundscapes I'm trying to just put out.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think like right off the bat, since there's not like, oh man, I gotta sit through a whole hour of what else is gonna come or something. It's just like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here quickly, listen to these 3 good songs,
Right.
and then hopefully the third one's good.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But 3
We shall
potentially
see.
great songs.
Yeah. Number 3, as he said, Super Fade.
Super fade.
Yeah,
The classic.
that classic hand clap. Yeah. Now I'm so sorry, ad lib. Okay. I feel like there's a drop coming.
Yeah. He's going.
He going in. He going in. Whoa. Okay, that's crazy. And the vocals are wild.
Because it's almost like I'm expecting what I know would come out of this track.
Right.
But it's still like doing it well.
Exactly.
It's nice. They brought the bass back.
Yeah.
And then brought up the drums a little more. I'm fucking with that.
Yeah, the layering.
Yeah. I love it.
That's crazy.
It's epic. It's really sick.
Oh, this could be in a superhero movie for sure.
Yeah.
If they don't put this in
Feeling
Shazam,
that, yeah.
that's a missed opportunity.
Damn, that's so good.
I kind of like that the first 2 tracks are like, oh, we love Chicago.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
just like,
nah,
Chicago.
yeah, we from Chicago, we rep the Chicago shit, boy.
Alright.
A nice little bass lick for the people.
Damn.
Okay.
You were saying that they were experimental before, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm feeling like this is. I mean, I didn't hear it before, but
Yeah.
it sounds like this is where they're like bringing that in still.
Yeah.
And working with that, but making it work really well. 'Cause
Yeah.
That was cool. I really, really liked that. At first, I was like, let's see, is it gonna get
Yeah.
lame?
Is it gonna be
stick
cheesy?
to
Is it gonna be another
is it
one
gonna
of those?
Stick to the routine.
Right.
I heard the claps. I heard the 808.
Mm-hmm.
The drum, the instant percussion, like the beginning percussion was already different. Like
Yeah.
the way the song led into itself was,
Right.
was really like, it was intriguing. It was cool.
It's
And,
like, this isn't what you previously heard in the 2 tracks.
Yeah, and I really loved. I was like absolutely loved that on the first drop of it,
Mm-hmm.
because they do one different thing, and then the second
Dum,
drop they do
dum,
something
dum.
else.
Yeah, exactly.
But that first one is like whatever chords or whatever they're hitting is so clean.
Yeah.
Like that was nice. That was
It
nice.
was very old school rock and roll like
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like
They
that's a very like old school like switching chord.
Yeah,
kind
and
of.
what's his name? Patrick.
Patrick Stump, yeah,
his
lead
his,
vocalist.
his energy on that was actually so sick. I
Crazy,
love
right?
That whole first section before it drops, when he's just going.
Mm.
He was the build up, which I don't.
He was the build up,
It
exactly.
wasn't like the beat was doing all the talk. He was like, I'm gonna just let this out quick, and then
Exactly.
it just drops, and that was sick. That was
And then,
really
I
sick.
gotta give a shout out to my man Pete Wentz. on
Yeah,
the bass.
yeah, the boys.
They doing it, man. All right, for sure.
Okay, damn, alright.
Let's get into this after project talk.
Okay.
After finishing Lake Effect Kid from Fall Out Boy, first and foremost, I know y'all are happy with the surprise drop, but this was really dope. And again, like I said, less is really more. Like
Really, yeah.
they did what they did with Mania, and I'm not saying Mania was bad. But I think because Mania was such a risk because they were doing so many different things with poppier records and more electronic sounding records, I feel like because they were doing that along with doing other stuff, it
Yeah.
may have got lost in translation a little bit,
Definitely, yeah.
and definitely let people like, okay, well, do I like this? Is this good? Or other people like, this is great, this is new, I'm
Yeah.
embracing it, and other people
They're
like,
always gonna
this
have
is awful.
diehard fans. At
Exactly.
this point, like when you're a band that
Oh,
long, like,
yeah.
you're always gonna have the diehards. So they're gonna defend them regardless, you know. So I think like I think it's good that either way they still were taking some shots. I
Yeah.
still haven't heard it, like I said,
Yeah.
but I think it's still cool to know that the band is doing what they really want to do.
Yeah.
Because from hearing that, it did not at all to me sound like a record label saying, "Hey, front this."
Yeah.
Maybe some of their stuff when they were first coming back.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was kind of hearing, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
little uninterested.
No,
I
like
that.
just like what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely the response that people got from the Young and Menace record.
Yeah.
Because it was so heavy on the electrics.
Yeah,
the
and
electronics.
you can just
rather.
tell, like, I mean, because we all are aware of an industry that's out there that
Exactly.
does very much control the sound. What
Oh,
we're hearing.
100%.
I mean,
Like-
they all use high frequencies to make
Mhm.
us like songs more
Exactly.
and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm sure that's what they were going off of.
Mhm.
And this one just really feels just authentic and genuine,
Mhm.
and it feels like they all went into the studio and wanted to work on this specific sound. And I
Yeah.
think that was really cool, actually.
100%.
As
Like.
a brand new, fresh listener, basically,
Yeah.
I think that was sick. I think that was honestly
Yeah.
sick.
And definitely something that I think will be a bit more memorable than the new
Y-
album.
yeah,
and
I-
I don't mean to say that to down the new album, but I feel like because there's more of a personal feel with this, it'll stick around longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is totally like if I was a Fall Out Boy fan,
Yeah.
I would be hoping this would be what it was.
Exactly,
I'd
exactly.
be like, oh my god,
Because like you were saying with labels saying front this, if they would have turned around and did like a whole Migos type record, I'd be like, okay,
yeah, you'd be like,
y'all are trying to follow the wave. Like, what is Patrick Stump doing? Talking about like I said, I think this will stick around a little longer than Mania did. But Mania was at the top of the year. There's been so much music that's dropped since, but.
has been a lot of music coming out this year.
Because they're such a cornerstone for music and they're part of the whole emo trinity and all
Yeah.
that stuff, like they're like you said, their diehards are always gonna be there for
Yeah,
them. But
no
I
one's
feel
putting
like,
it down like them. For
yeah,
sure, I would say,
exactly.
yeah.
Like what Panic does, well, solely with Brendan right now,
Mhm.
what he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
doesn't equate to what the group Fall Out Boy does.
Yeah.
And then MCR is out of the picture, but
Yeah.
what they brought to the scene was definitely not the
Totally
same thing
different,
that
yeah.
they brought. Like,
yeah, and then even with like, I mean, I don't know if 21 Pilots falls under this
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of in a sense.
I mean,
like,
they're all under Fueled by Ramen.
Yeah,
except
pretty much.
for Fall Out Boy, I think.
and I
Fall Out
actually
Boy.
saw 21 Pilots live.
Oh,
and
word.
I really loved. I thought they were really sick. I think they were a fun experience for
Well, I'm
sure.
gonna let you know this new shit.
Really,
Woo! This felt like a presentation.
I agree. Yeah, like I said, the cover art was
it's
gripping.
abstract,
Yeah.
it's gripping,
Yeah.
and it's attention grabbing.
It is. Yeah, you're like, okay, and then like I would love to know what is behind that cover.
Right,
like,
exactly.
what's going on with
like
it.
why he's crying strings.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what?
like it's interesting and it's cool. I think I mean I would love to hear these 3 songs played around anywhere. To be
Yeah.
honest, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is there an album coming after this?
I don't know, because, the last person I saw put 2 albums out in 1 year was Rick Ross, and that was Hood Billionaire and Mastermind. And I mean, they were-
That
boy winks that near 10.
do they usually wait like 2 years in between album drops, or like a year, or do you know
Well-
like how long they usually wait?
Well, I remember there was a whole hiatus between, I think, Foley and Save Rock and Roll. I think it was like a 4-year hiatus or something
Okay.
like that. And then 2 years after that, they put out American Beauty, American Psycho. And then 3 years later, we got Mania. So, I don't know. I
That's
don't
interesting. That's really I like something like, I mean, I'm not even like I'm not invested in them
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
to
yeah.
know, but it's something in me feels like there might be some album
Something,
in the
yeah.
close
Something
future.
that follows
because
this.
the music game has been more about saturating the music business with just
Yeah.
your music kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, because, the fans are always hungry. You play
Yeah.
an album, they're like, all right,
I
what's
mean,
the next one?
Brockhampton, I think, really showed a great highlight of that you can do that if it's all pretty quality stuff. You know?
Exactly.
Like, they put out
Yeah, they
3
dropped
albums.
3 whole saturation
all
albums.
year, and they were all hot. This made me intrigued enough to want
To
to
know,
listen
yeah,
to
what's
see
coming
what might
next.
come after. Honestly,
Yeah.
it made me intrigued enough to know what came right before.
Exactly.
Not enough to know what came way before.
Yeah, like not in the archives.
Yeah, but
I'll
I think
definitely check
I'm
out
interested in checking out was it Menace? You said or
Young and
Ma-
Menace.
oh,
Young and
no,
Menace.
Mania.
Yeah, the album's called Mania, but the single
Mania.
that was controversial was Young and
Menace.
Young
Yeah,
and
I'm
Menace.
interested to check out the album they dropped this year.
Yeah,
honestly.
Mania,
Like
yeah.
these 3 songs pulled me in enough to
Yeah.
say like, oh, what else they got?
Exactly.
Because there was soul there was authenticity,
and a lot of creativity.
genuinity, or
That's
whatever
the
it
word,
is.
yeah. And just a lot of variety. Like all
Yeah.
3 of the songs had completely
I
different
didn't
lives.
expect that third one. I really
Yeah,
did not
yeah,
expect
out of
that
nowhere,
third one.
completely out of nowhere. You get these two bright ass happy songs,
Yeah,
and
and
then
it
the
was
dark
just like,
banger.
we're gonna drop this on you.
Yeah. So shout out to Fall Out Boy. Y'all
Yeah.
did y'all thing. Very happy with the EP.
Yeah, I'm happy.
It gets Georgia seal of
They
approval.
got the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this episode of Tone Up. I want to thank George for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, my guy.
I've been trying to come on here for a while. I mean, I was already friends with the homie before the video.
Long before.
And then seeing it grow. I mean, I want to thank you guys.
Yeah,
just
for real.
For honestly giving love to this guy because
Thank
he's
you,
such a
man.
genuine guy. And
Thank
like,
you, man.
I think it's great to see that you can start from nothing, keep that growing because
telling you,
that's
man.
all I've ever been trying to do, and it's gotten me far enough, and it feels great. So. Hopefully you guys can go check out, the music I've put out, videos I've put out, and anything that will be coming because I promise 2018, the rest of 2018 and end of 2019, by the end of 2019 you'll be hearing a
Be
lot
Good Boy
more
gonna be
about me
everywhere.
with something, whether it's music, film, I don't know. It'll be something. You'll
about to
find
blow.
me.
He
You'll
about
find
to
me
blow
somewhere.
up.
Yeah.
It's
I got the
all
hope-
coming.
I got the hopes, love, and energy. For it. And that'll be, I assume, in the bio.
Oh, 100%. I was
Yeah,
just gonna
good.
say everything's gonna be
I
linked in the
paid
description.
$200 for that.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding.
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure he gets his money worth. All the links gonna be in the description. Please check out Be Good Boy. Like I said, the song's gonna be used in the title and the ending. Like, share, subscribe, follow him, follow me. You know the biz. You know what it is. That's George. I'm Jared. This has been the Tune Up. We'll see you next time.
Thinking about the times that you would say I love